Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now essentially the middle of July of 2022, and not only are we getting closer to the release of Star Wars Andor, but we also have shows coming out this fall, such as The Bad Batch Season 2 and Tales of the Jedi. So basically the fall of this year is going to be very oriented around animated Star Wars shows before we get back into live action material for all of 2023. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars updates. Also, by the way guys, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you also very much for the kind support. It is greatly appreciated. Now, one thing about the Disney Star Wars universe is that we already know that creators out there like Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, and George Lucas are all working together as a team to really bring Star Wars back in action and to turn things around for the better. Now, given that we have a lot of things happening at the same exact time between, all of the other Star Wars shows like Mandalorian, Ahsoka, as well as other shows that will serve as spin-off series of the Mandoverse, we have a lot of things coming our way for Disney Plus and of course D23, which are going to be two big major events that's going to be the home of making all these different announcements for the future roadmap of Star Wars. Now, on top of all of this, we know that Kathleen Kennedy before in the past, many moons ago, alright, when she first signed on for Lucasfilm to become the president, you guys may remember that very famous interview back in 2013 where she had promised George Lucas everything. She promised to take care of his characters, to take care of all of the Star Wars stories, and really backstabbed him, and really just seems to never really get Star Wars at its heart. However, when it all dwindles down to Kathleen Kennedy making all of the worst decisions before in the past, one of the worst ones of all had a lot to do with actor Johnny Depp, and we're going to dive into more of this. We talked about this lightly a couple of days ago. You guys may recall that we talked about the whole Johnny Depp situation with Disney and Lucasfilm some years ago. However, on top of all of this, alright, with Disney and Lucasfilm actively adjusting the Star Wars universe behind the scenes in order to build towards a better future for the franchise, it's described that one of the Star Wars TV series that was in the works with Kathleen Kennedy when she held more creative power was going to include actor Johnny Depp in the new Star Wars show that was going to focus on events during the events of the Clone Wars that would feature a live-action version of Hondo that was going to be played by actor Johnny Depp. This was still at a point when Johnny was not fired by Disney, when he was still slated to return for Pirates of the Caribbean 6. However, the project that involved Johnny Depp before it was cancelled actually involved Kathleen Kennedy erasing Johnny Depp's role as Hondo for the Star Wars universe. Furthermore, Kathleen Kennedy eventually had a change of heart from Johnny Depp appearing in the Star Wars TV series that went under the codename of Shipyard. Star Wars Shipyard was going to focus on a series surrounding Jedi, crime syndicates, and even pirates across the galaxy, one of which was going to be Hondo by Johnny Depp, until Kathleen Kennedy began to feel that housing a big-name actor like Johnny would only create problems. Those problems escalated after Johnny Depp requested to have a bigger amount of pay for appearing in a big franchise like Star Wars, something that caused the problems in the very beginning. It turns out that what really happened was that Kathleen Kennedy erased Johnny's role as Hondo from the series before Disney even fired Johnny Depp altogether from appearing in anything Disney related. And as of now, Disney wants Johnny Depp back as Hondo for an upcoming live-action Clone Wars project that is set to feature both Hayden and Ewan again in live-action form that will appear on Disney Plus in the next couple of years. Now, before I get to the next exciting material about all of this, is that we talked about this lightly, like I said, a couple of days ago about how Johnny Depp was supposed to play Hondo in a live-action Star Wars TV show that was going to feature itself during the events of the Clone Wars. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when you go ahead and examine everything related to the Star Wars universe, Kathleen Kennedy is by far the biggest person in Hollywood that makes the wrong decisions. There's no doubt about that. We have seen what she did with Solo, with the new Star Wars trilogy by David Benioff and D.B. Weiss. We have seen what she did with all of the other Star Wars projects going on and off production. I mean, just look at the Acolyte show. The very show that is being all created by her, and how she has a lot of creative power over that. is having a lot of production issues as we speak. It's having a lot of flaws, and it really is costing Disney a lot of revenue because of all the setbacks. So it's not looking likely that, that show's going to even appear next year. So Johnny Depp's role as Hondo, I don't know about you guys, but he fits the character perfectly. And we already know that Dave Filoni and George Lucas had based a lot of the Clone Wars characters, the animated series, off of a lot of, major characters or characters within mythology. And I would find it as no big surprise that perhaps George Lucas and Dave Filoni back in the day, well before Johnny Depp was even considered to play the role of Hondo in live action, it's very possible that Dave Filoni designed the character of Hondo after Johnny Depp. It's very possible. Now, moving forward from all of this, alright, this is where things begin to really pick up, is that Johnny's role as Hondo was described to be a very big role in this live-action series that took place during the events of the Clone Wars, a Star Wars series that now Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are attempting to revive, and really want to get Johnny Depp involved again. And with Disney executives begging Johnny Depp to step back into Disney-related roles, as of right now, Johnny is staying very quiet about returning to Disney and does not hold an interest, from what it seems, in returning for the role just yet, unless he were to be paid accordingly. Executives of Disney are constantly begging Depp and trying to get him back on board as Hondo for the Star Wars universe after Kennedy erased him some time ago from the series, and that Favreau and Filoni would love to work with Johnny Depp as Hondo. As of now, Favreau and Filoni feel that if Depp is not involved, they have no reason to bring in Hondo into live-action form in Star Wars just yet, as they can't find anybody else who would hold the talent for the character. Now, let me just say, I don't know about you guys, but they could always find somebody else to play Hondo. There's no doubt about that. Is Johnny Depp perhaps the guy to play the role? I think yes. I think that he is the perfect choice. Given that, of course, I suspect that Dave Filoni, back in the day, early 2000s, really designed the character of Hondo based on his pirate's role. It's very possible. I mean, if you look at the character, it looks just like him. It's very much possible. And that could have very well lended itself to the fact of how they considered Johnny Depp and tried to get him on board to becoming Hondo, and how that all fell apart because of Kathleen Kennedy once more, breaking great things apart that could have been and never really happened. So now Favreau and Filoni are really in the process of resurrecting this project and really trying to get the Disney executives to get Johnny Depp on board of becoming Hondo again. So it is now being pressed on Johnny Depp to come back. Will he come back? I don't know. I really just don't know after what happened with the whole, Amber Heard situation and what happened with Disney letting him go from the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, and how they're already they're already restarting the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise into becoming basically an all-female-led Pirates series. Yes, so I don't see Johnny Depp really coming back. I don't see him agreeing with Disney, but who knows what happens, Who knows, if Johnny Depp feels the need to come in and fill that role for Hondo, so be it, but I just don't really see it happening at this point. So overall, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you guys have to say about this below in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.